Hey guys, so I have a few things that I want to say. I have written most of it down here so that I can correctly um, word what I want to say in a way that I can get it across effectively. I have one question that I want to ask you. This video is mainly directed at Twilight haters, so people that by definition, let me just define what I mean because I don't mean all Twilight haters in general because some people define themselves as haters when I don't think it's what I define as a hater. So for me to correctly address the group of people who I'm trying to address, I need to first define those group of people. So um, Twilight haters, I define as people who hate Twilight so much that they feel the need to spend literally hours of each day attacking people who like Twilight on the internet, saying bad things to them and about them, um, and not being able to come up with any kind of constructive argument because they're so busy being anti fanboys and girls, and it's really pathetic. And I have one question to ask you: what do you like? Do you like anime? Do you like comics? Do you like Stephen King? Do you like online gaming, things like World of Warcraft? Do you like getting drunk? Do you like having lots of sex? Do you like, I don't know, do you like schoolwork? Whatever it is you like, you must have at least one thing in your life that you like. One thing that, in some small way, gives you the strength to do the things you want to do in your life and pushes you on, spurs you on to go further and do more when you don't feel like you can. One thing that you're passionate about, maybe not as passionate as I am about Twilight, because I understand that that's rare, but in other ways, something that really that you feel you can almost live for. You must have something that you really care about, one thing. Because the way I see it, why don't you spend more time focusing on that? Obsessively spending hours at a time being abusive to someone just because they don't agree with you is a lot worse than this unhealthy obsession that you seem to think I have. Yeah, I have an obsession. I'm obsessed with Twilight. I am the first person to admit that. And I think it's a good thing because if I want to be obsessed with something, I'm going to be obsessed with it. And I think that when I chose to be obsessed with Twilight, I'm going to do a damn good job. And I think I'm doing a damn good job so far. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty much one of the most obsessed people that you will meet. Um, and I think I'm doing it the right way as well. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not pissing anybody off to the extent. Well, no, I'm pissing people off, but I'm not. I'm not affecting people's lives. Do you know what I mean? I don't have a wire plugged into your brain force feeding you my videos. No one has a gun to your head forcing you to watch my videos. If you don't want to watch them, don't watch them. You know, if they offend you that much, don't watch them. Unsubscribe. That's all I'm saying, okay? Don't spend hours of your time watching my videos so that you can then attack me. I mean, how can you think that's a positive use of your time? So, in response to this video, I would like to encourage each and every single one of you to post a video response or even just leave a comment or do something to tell me one constructive argument as to why you think Twilight is not good. And I will answer them as many as I can. I probably won't be able to answer them all because there will probably be quite a few. Because I know of a lot of arguments already. The whole paedophilia issue, the whole Edward's abusive, the whole Bella's and Mary Sue, all arguments that I have come across before, and all arguments that I don't feel are particularly difficult to overcome because I have explanations for each and every single one of them. Um, Maybe explanations that most of you won't agree with, but then that's why we're in this position in the first place because we have differing opinions. So yeah, um, if you're just gonna leave a nasty comment, guys, seriously, you can't actually think that spending hours of your time leaving nasty comments so that I can laugh and delete them is a positive use of your time. It's not. I mean, I don't actually give a shit about your comments. That's why I delete them. I'm trying to save you time, okay? I'm trying to save you the effort of doing it because you're wasting your time and I don't think it's fair. I really, really wish that you would spend your time doing something more productive, something that you enjoy. Find something that you care about in this world and focus on that because whatever it is that you've got in your life that you give a shit about surely must be more important to you than attacking me. Maybe when you gang up with your friends and leave me nasty messages, it makes you feel big and important, and maybe you have issues from whatever kind of life you've had that mean that that make you feel like you have to do those things to feel relevant, to feel special, to feel involved, to feel like you belong to something. And those are all the reasons that I love Twilight because they make me feel relevant, they make me feel special, it makes me feel involved, it makes me feel like I belong to something, and it makes me feel incredibly proud. When a BBC reporter came up to me last weekend and asked me for an interview, I felt special. I felt like I was on top of the world, and I got there by standing up for myself and saying what I believe. And all you're going to accomplish by hating me is making the people who want to ask me questions, the people who give a shit, the people who want to put me on TV, the people who want to put me in magazines, the people who want to interview me and put me on the radio, you're going to give them more to ask me about. Guys, seriously, stop. You get nowhere. Leave me a constructive argument and I'll answer it if I can. If I have the time, I will answer as many of them as I can. But just don't be bitchy about it, okay? Be constructive and be civil. If it's bitchy, if it's nasty, if it's horrible in any way, I'm not going to answer it. I'm probably just going to delete it and then read the next one. So don't waste your time, okay? Don't waste my time. Just be honest with yourself. Leave me a nice comment telling me why you don't like Twilight and I'll try and answer it. Okay? So I'm gonna go now. And yeah, looking forward to your comments.